On a quiet sandy evening, Layla decided to join her friends on an expedition to the Empty Quarter Desert, where they planned to spend the night under the stars and explore the ancient caves that legends often spoke of. Everything was going smoothly until Layla wandered a bit away from the camp to take some peaceful photos of the landscape, but she didn't realize how far she had gone until the sounds of her friends and the camp lights disappeared completely, leaving her alone in the heavy silence of the desert. She tried to retrace her steps, but every direction looked the same. Suddenly she felt footsteps behind her. When she turned, no one was there. Still, the unsettling feeling that someone was following her grew stronger. As the wind picked up and the cold set in, she spotted a faint light glowing between the dunes in the distance. She ran toward it with all her strength and found a small mud hut that looked abandoned. She stepped inside, breathless. It appeared to have been deserted for years, a broken bed, crumbling walls, and an old mirror covered with a cloth. On one wall, a strange phrase was etched in Old Arabic: "He who enters does not leave." She thought it was just some ancient traveler's superstition. She sat down to rest, but suddenly anxiety crept in as she noticed movement behind the cloth covering the mirror. She slowly approached and lifted it, only to discover that the mirror didn't reflect her image. Instead, it showed a girl who looked exactly like her, but with completely black eyes and a tilted, terrifying smile. Suddenly the mirror cracked, releasing a piercing scream like the voices of thousands of trapped souls. The walls of the hut began to bleed, and the ground shook beneath her feet. Layla tried to run, but the door was gone. The hut had sealed itself. The next morning, the search team found the hut. It was completely empty. No sign of Layla, only her camera, lying in the corner, still recording. When they checked the photos, the last image captured was of Layla herself, but her eyes were pitch black, and she wore that same twisted, eerie smile. Since that day, some of the local Bedouins swear they still see a girl wandering alone in the desert at night, looking for a way out, but when she gets close, her face is no longer human.